Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative powers and provide specific health benefits, all without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals, all helping you to stay healthy and young. To find out more, contact your distributor or visit lifewave.com. LifeWave. Live long. Live well.
All right, so I just need to, I turned on microphone. We didn't have sound because I'm doing this a little bit differently. So let me just check over on the back end on one of the streams just to make sure, and then we can get going and I'll introduce my guest. Okay, it looks like we have sound, so. All right, we'll get back to this. So today, everybody, I have kind of like a new best friend. I would like to think that she's in my realm of friends, but I have Roxanne Hollihan with me. She is in the, I should say the, well, what's the correct wording for it, Roxanne? You're in the Michael Jaco.
So I'm under Michael Jaco, involved in LifeWave, and I am one of his team leaders under him.
Awesome.
And have been using LifeWave, the technology, which is really next level technology, for the last 2.5 years. And I know you have a ton of questions, and I'm sure your audience does too. What is LifeWave? Number one. LifeWave is actually a wearable patch that elevates. It's a phototherapy patch. And what that does is it elevates, you apply it to your skin, they're activated by our body heat. We emit body heat, which for those of you out there who have used like night vision goggles or have seen through, you can see the body heat on humans and animals, and it glows, right? So we emit body heat, which is infrared light. Our light from the patch is reflected back into our skin, which elevates a naturally occurring peptide that we all have called GHK-Cu copper peptide. Now, what that does is it sends a signal to our brain to activate our formulating cells. Those are the cells that when mom and dad came together, all these cells started frolicking to make you and me and everybody else in this world. But these cells are special. They can form into any cell in the body, whether that's bone or muscle or brain or tissue. But what this does is it activates our stem cells. I said it. We have to be cautious with our wording, but when used in conjunction with one of our newer nutritional blends called Celergize Morning Blend, which is full of wonderful vitamins and minerals and things. It's been scientifically proven that with the X39 patch and the Celergize, when you drink your Celergize Morning Blend, they activate our stem cells to help heal the body more efficiently and effectively. So I hope that's okay that I said that. And I don't want to take the whole meeting, Kirk. So I know that you have been recently introduced to this technology, because that's really what this is. And you've had some incredible results yourself. I know your audience doesn't know who I am, but you and I have been discussing, and you've had some amazing experiences for yourself. So maybe you want to elaborate on that.
Yeah. So it's funny because I've heard the terms like what they call the one patch wonder, and I didn't say anything at first about it because I was worried that it would be like like a placebo effect or something, mind over matter kind of thing. But I was getting ready. Well, I went to work on a Wednesday, and it was a really rough day. I was busy on my feet. By the time I got done at the end of the day, as is kind of per the norm, if I'm doing a lot of activity, I get to the point where it hurts to walk. I'm bent over. I had some old injuries that I've been dealing with for a long time. They've healed, but when you get older and things aren't the same as they were when you were young, your body acts differently. So I had been watching Michael's stuff for probably a few months, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try this. So I reached out to Michael, and Michael was at a conference at the time, so he put me in contact with you. We ended up ordering these patches. So back to this Wednesday, I'm done with work, go to bed. The next morning I get up and I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm dreading. I have to work a full shift. I'm dreading this. So I'm walking around the house trying to loosen up and trying to do some things, and then I grab my coffee cup and I'm out the door, and I happen to see a FedEx package sitting right there, just the FedEx envelope. And I thought, oh, this must be my patches. They got here early. I wasn't expecting them yet. So I did an about face, went right back in the house, and from when you and I were talking, I put one, which I'm wearing right now, at the back of my neck. And then when I'm at work, I put one at the L4, L5 area in my back. And then I put one on my knee, because if I'm on my feet and I'm moving around and just busy all day, those are the areas that I feel it the most. But so that I put them on, put everything down, got in my truck, drove to work. A matter of maximum 15 minutes, and I got to work. I stepped out of my truck, and I was expecting to have this shooting pain going all the way down to the bottoms of my feet. I didn't have that, and I was able to walk up straight and normally going in to work. And I went through the whole shift not only almost pain-free, but full of energy. I didn't slow down the whole shift. I got home that night. I felt great, and I've been wearing them ever since, and it's been ongoing. I've been pain-free since.
Nice.
So it's awesome. That after the thing that gets me is I went through pain clinics, and we're talking over a year of all these different steps to do to finally get pain-free, and they never worked. And then I try these patches. Within 15 minutes, it was crazy. I'm still really in awe. Yeah,
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. It really is. To go to having gone from chronic pain for all those years to, what did you say your pain was before and then after you put them on?
Well, in this particular case, because of the pain that I was in, when I got home Wednesday night, I was at like a 9+. I mean, I was walking like a 90-year-old arthritic man. Woke up in the morning and I went to stand up and it hurt so bad. So I would say my pain in the morning was reduced a little bit, 7 to 8. But when I put the patch on, it was barely noticeable, maybe a 1. I mean, I could still tell, especially in my back. If you're moving a certain way, still got some restrictions, but I had no pain.
It's wonderful.
Yeah,
So going from a 7-8 down to a 1,
yeah.
that's pretty big.
And the amazing thing is too that I noticed, and it's still the same way. When I would squat down to do stuff on a lower level, I would need to grab something to help lift me back up because my legs just couldn't take it, because of the pain. And I don't want to get too deep into the medical stuff because I don't think we can. But now I can squat and stand up normally.
Yeah. So I do want to say something. LifeWave, because I have to say this, LifeWave is a general health and wellness company. We do not claim to treat, cure, or diagnose any dis-ease. There's a ton of science and research behind this technology. In fact, the inventor, David Schmidt, he was approached by the DoD, and this was over 20 years ago. And they asked him to create something for the Navy SEALs so that when those guys would go on their missions, they would have more sustained energy without side effects of amphetamines or caffeine. So he created something called the Energy Enhancer patch, which it's still in use to this day. And it's amazing. I use it, and there are a ton of other people. Michael uses it every day. But the Energy Enhancer is a 2-patch system, meaning, and instead of just one patch. And the patches come in envelopes. They're called sleeves. And I don't, there you go. Thank you, because mine's in the other room. So what Kirk is holding up right now is the X39 and the X49. Now, those are single patches. Back to the energy enhancer, which is a two-patch system, meaning you have one that has a more positive polarity and one that has a more negative polarity. And a good way to think of those patches would be like a car battery. So how there's the positive node and then the negative node. What do you need to get that battery to work? Well, you used to be you needed distilled water that you would pour in the battery. I don't know what it is now, but anyways, you need water for that to work. Well, we are 70+% water. So there's 15 tan and 15 white patches in the sleeve of, sorry, I lost my train of thought, in the sleeve of the energy enhancer. So you would wear the white patch on the right side of your body, and I'm pointing to my wrist because the wrist is one of the locations where you can wear them, and then the tan on the left wrist. But anyways, so they work together to give you more energy and more mental clarity is something that I personally have noticed. But you want to use them in conjunction with the X39 and quite possibly the X49, which Kirk just held up a moment ago. Which those are the two that are our regenerative patches. Now, Kirk, I'd like to share my screen, if that's okay with you, and play a short little video so people can understand how these work and they can see the visual. Would that be okay?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So...
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light that can promote a general state of health and healthy activity unique to each LifeWave patch. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared energy emitted from the body is reflected back into the body and then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative energy and enhances your ability to live well without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals. To find out more, contact your distributor. LifeWave. Live long, live well.
Okay, so that video showed, let me stop the share. That video showed several different patches that LifeWave has, but it showed you essentially how the patches work within the body. Now, I can't see
You weren't able to see the intro, but that is my intro video with my little placard on the end of it. So it's the
nice.
same thing. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I think
Excellent.
it's approved, so I use it.
So we do have, for anybody out there who is a Star Trek fan, because this really is that next level technology, next generation technology of amazing awesomeness, right? Some people call these a med bed, a tiny med bed in a patch. And they're about the size of a quarter. I don't know, do you want to get one out of your sleeve there? So the envelopes they come in, you guys, they're called sleeves. That's what we call them, but they're about the size of a quarter. And in fact, the center matrix itself is made up of a crystalline structure of organic amino acids, salts, water, oxygen, and each patch has its own frequency that it acts upon. So the X39 is known to be the mother of all patches, and the daughter to the X39 is the X49. David Schmidt, who's the inventor of this, has an amazing video. It's just under 20 minutes where he explains the difference between the two patches, but how they work synergistically to bring your body back into balance or homeostasis. When you wear those two together, they act like a Faraday cage to protect us from, the 5G and the EMF and that sort of bad stuff out there. So, but back to the next generation technology. William Shatner, you guys, is involved with LifeWave. Not only William Shatner, but years and years ago, Suzanne Summers was involved in LifeWave, which, you guys probably remember her from, was it Three's Company, I think? So anyways, she was involved and found it to be extremely beneficial. RFK Jr. wears the patches. So a lot of, high level people are using this. And we do have another video I can share. It's actually titled "The World's Oldest Intern." Would you like me to share that, Kirk?
Yeah, let's see that. I love that video, and I think the viewers will like that one too.
Okay. All right. I don't know. Does anyone have any questions in your chat?
I don't see any popped up yet, and unfortunately, I can't get the Rumble chat piped into my OBS right now. So I don't know if there's any. I could probably take a quick peek over there.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and I'll share my screen again, and we'll play this video. You guys are going to get a good laugh with this. All right, here we go.
What's happening in Minnesota is contagious. It's not isolated. It is not contained. It is quite contagious.
I don't know what that noise is.
I've lived a long life. I've done a lot of things, but I've never been an intern.
I'm the founder, sure, but I'm also an inventor. My latest experiment? Hire William Shatner, but as an intern. No way I can afford that guy full-time.
Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm going to be your trainer for today.
Hi, Alicia.
William Shatner?
Yeah, well, you can call me Bill. Or intern. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's just fine. Today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of our Welcome Center.
I hear they have something like a captain's bridge in the Welcome Center. Feels like you're traveling through space.
Award-winning production designer.
This I gotta see.
Decades and hey, Bill.
Please, no sci-fi today. I'm just here as an intern, that's it. I just beamed in. Yeah, I know that look. I get that look whenever I sneak around, and you're sneaky. Go away. I'm busy. Jackpot. You didn't see a thing. Oh. People could have seen this.
Bill! Who let you in here?
He let me in here.
Bill? Captain?
Oh, you gotta get out here. The old intern who looks an awful lot like me, he's messing things up.
But wait, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a sci-fi thing. Come on.
Oh, excuse me. David, was that? Is that in budget?
Oh,
There you are. Come on. Back to the group.
people gotta see this.
I know. It's a part of the tour.
Oh,
Yeah.
you ready for me? Doug, Bill, Doug, Bill, Doug, Bill. For goodness.
Do you know Doug?
Do I know Doug? Star Trek designer on props and sets and the spaceships and this?
Came out beautifully, huh?
Oh, Doug is...
Hey, Bill.
Oh,
One of your clones said you're causing trouble.
you're taking the word of a clone?
Personally, I always go with the original.
That's a good idea.
I have a question. Are you really going to be an intern here?
Yeah, why not? But first, I gotta tell you about the Welcome Center here at the Life Wave offices.
Okay, this is a commercial. Got it.
No. It's a kind of soft sell. No, just a simple suggestion, really. You absolutely have to get back to the person who shared this video with you. I had a great time exploring the Life Wave Welcome Center, experiencing their amazing life-changing technology, and learning about the opportunities surrounding one of the fastest-growing companies on the planet. And you will too. So check them out, and just tell them Bill sent you. The real Bill, not that sci-fi clone. Bill, we're waiting. Oh. Okay. Hey, duty calls. Back to intern. Bye-bye.
All right, so I'll stop my screen share. All right, that's always, it gives me just, I crack up every single time I see that. So
I like that one.
I hope your audience appreciates that.
I've always been a big fan of William Shatner.
Mhm.
Always.
Yeah.
I grew up with Star Trek. I remember being the wee little guy watching the original Star Trek.
Yeah. So LifeWave has multiple different patches that kind of target specific things. The X39 is considered the quote-unquote mother of all patches. And then the X49 is known to be the daughter patch to the 39. And those two together are called the Performance Bundle. So you get a price break when you purchase the two of them together in the Performance Bundle. We do have wholesale pricing. We also have, which I don't think too many people want to pay, retail pricing. But you save quite a bit of money purchasing wholesale. It is recommended for every 10 years of life that we've been here to at least use it a month for every 10 years. So if you're in your 50s or 60s, you want to be able to use them 5 or 6 months. The X39, if there's only one patch that you can absolutely afford and get into your life, the X39 would be that patch. Wholesale pricing for that would be $99.95, and that's a month, and you get a 30-day supply in that sleeve. Do you want to hold that the envelope up again? And we call the envelopes sleeves, so you'll hear me say that. But down at the bottom left corner, you see 30. So there's 30 patches per sleeve. So that's a 30-day supply, and it is recommended to wear them for 12 hours on to allow the body to activate and regenerate, and then 12 hours off to rest. So that's that. And I don't know if you have any other questions for me, but I'm happy to answer.
Yeah, I haven't got any questions coming in from YouTube yet, and I was trying to get over to Rumble, and for some other reason it opened up another LifeWave window. I don't know why it did that. Probably because it defaulted.
Yeah. So LifeWave, you guys, is I can't speak anymore. LifeWave is we're based in the United States, but we are a global company, and we're in over 80 countries around the world. The website can be shown in not only English, but in other languages as well. Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, I think Vietnamese. We're in Thailand, and so anyways, we're in a lot of different countries, and people are finding some incredible results from this little patch. So
I know I did. Yeah, I have people out on Rumble and on YouTube, and no questions coming back yet.
Well, they'll probably think of some things and ask you in your chat, and if I can answer them, I'm happy to do so.
Yeah, and a lot of them are on my social media and like on Discord and stuff like that, so they can easily contact me there as well. Well, I appreciate you taking your valuable time to come here with me and explain the company and the patches and show some really cool videos. Is there? Do you have a YouTube channel that we can put out for if people want to follow you?
Sure. Yep. My YouTube channel is Fabulous Spoils, and it's the only one. So,
Fabulous Spoils?
yes. Yeah. So I'll text it to you.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, I am grateful to come on and talk a little bit about this technology. By the way, you guys, there are no drugs, no chemicals in these patches. They're phototherapy patches, meaning they're activated by our body heat. And the only thing being reflected back into your skin is your own infrared light, your own light. So, and that's helping to activate those formulating cells so that you can live a happier, healthier, younger, longer life.
You know, earlier you mentioned that, that we're like 70-75% water, our bodies. But now when you mentioned about our own light, because we are light beings, so it's basically using our own light to keep us well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Absolutely. So, and like I said, some people call them med beds, and tiny wearable med bed, and that's all I think can say about that. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, I appreciate you again taking your time out, and I especially appreciate everything that you've done for me to help me through the whole process up to where we are right now. So don't ever think that I don't appreciate it. I do. You know.
No, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm just happy you're part of the team, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All
And
right.
that you're getting relief. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, and that to me, I think is the most important thing to me about this whole product is that there are people out there living with chronic pain and have been for years, like I was, and some even worse than what I had. And if they can even get partial relief in, you know, over time, and eventually even more relief, I mean that would be, that's a godsend. This product is a godsend. So, all right. Well, I think I've held you up long enough for today. So I guess we can go ahead and end this, and I will go ahead and send you over a copy, and we can talk offline on how you want me to get that to you.
Absolutely.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much,
everybody.
Roxanne.
Yes, thank you, Kirk.
All right.
Talk to you guys soon.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.